Hey there, Easterlingers, hope you're having a good day. So Bjorn the Berserker is actually from the first Massive Darkness and got upgraded from Massive Darkness 2. He's primed in Skeleton Bone, and we're going to be painting this guy up with some amber skin. Yes, I'm enjoying this amber skin actually, especially to do light skin. I find this has like the best pigmentation, best coloration, everything you need for a great skin base. And depending on how dark or light you want it after, you can put a soft, a medium, or a dark skin wash on it, and it ends up looking amazing. And you don't want to put it on too heavy either, because you want to keep all those nice muscular details on this Berserker barbarian kind of creature. The more and more I paint Massive Darkness 2, the more and more I see that this so could be used for D&D. It's just the amount of creatures and the amount of heroes you get, it would be so cool for D&D, and I never thought of that before until painting Massive Darkness 2. So if any of you guys are into D&D, you got a ton of miniatures here. Rigid Leather now from Army Painter's D&D paint line. This is a unique color. We're going to be doing this for his boots, and we're also going to be doing this for his girdle. I think that's what it's called, I have no idea. And his arm straps as well. So it almost looks like he's wearing like wood around his chest, but it's not. It's just some very dark leather, and we're going to be using this rigid leather. Again, don't put it on too thick. You don't want to hide those nice details. Something I learned early on, I used to put my paint on very thick. Stone Golem now. We're going to be doing all the furs on this Berserker, on Bjorn. So he's got some around those arm gauntlets. He's got some around his big belt-ish thing there. He's got some a little bit everywhere. So don't forget to do all those little parts with that stone golem. Moving on now, we're going to use some Necromancer Cloak. Now this is for all his satchels and the sword hilt. Everything that's around his belt there. Alright, we're moving on to some werewolf fur now for his cloak, and I always get misled by this bottle because on the sticker it looks like it's a gray color. Then you start painting with it and it's a brown color. So I wanted a different kind of fur, and I can't remember the name of the other fur. It's not werewolf fur, it's monster fur, I think, maybe, and that one is more gray. Anyways, I keep mixing those up. Wow, I can't speak this morning, guys. And thank you for liking this video, by the way. And yeah, so the werewolf fur goes around his cloak, and that'll be it for that. As you can see, it's very pale, so you might need to do a second coat. Alright, moving on to some troll claws now. We're going to do this like little band that he has around his forearm there, and around his neck he has like this little necklace, but we'll decide to put some different color on that one around his necklace because I found it didn't show much. Desert Yellow now, we're going to do all the strappings of that big axe of his. So almost this Desert Yellow works as a good like leathery sort of thing. Matte Black now, we're going to be using that for his hair. I almost forgot to do a little part of his hair on top there. I was like going to give him a bald spot almost, but I ended up getting it anyways. And you're going to see a fun little mistake I'm going to make later that maybe some of you have already done that before too, but you'll see it's coming up soon. Alright, we're going to move on now to some bright gold. We're going to be doing the inner parts of his axe. And we're going to also be doing every single little button or something on their, like on his boots. And we also do the end of the sword sheath there. But yeah, all these little dots, they're like, I don't know what they are. I guess just little, I don't know, ornaments or whatever. We're going to do those on his arms and around his waist as well, just to make it look like more like the artwork. And see, now I end up doing the actual necklace as well with that. Shining Silver is next. We're going to be putting this on the rest of the axe. Not much more to say about that because it's all that has the Shining Silver. And then we're going to do some soft skin wash now on top of that skin tone we put a while ago. And as you can see, it just darkens it just a touch. We don't put too much. I watered my brush a bit beforehand. I didn't want it to be too thick, didn't want to be too dark, and it does a great job getting into all those muscular areas of this big berserker. Alright, now here's a funny story. I thought I'd put dark tone on my brush. Oops, it was the black paint. So I tried to touch it up, I tried to fix it up off camera quickly, and I continue with the dark tone now. But yeah, I accidentally put the dark tone next to the matte black. Don't ask me why I did that, and ended up grabbing the wrong thing. So anyways, you want to splash this all over the miniature except for the skin, of course. And I touch up that band afterwards just to make it look pretty again, because yeah, you can make those mistakes. I mean, the matte black and the dark tone on the same palette looked identical. As you can see, I messed up that arm thing there. But anyways, Bjorn is painted and ready for the table, folks, and I hope you enjoy. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you all in the next one.